Alright, what's happening, guys? The goal for you today is for you to be able to set up and solve problems involving percent of change. Alright, and percent of change, guys, that's exactly, well, not exactly, but it's extremely close to percent error. Alright, just instead of an estimated value, alright, minus the actual divided by the actual, now percent change is the new amount minus the original amount divided by the original amount. Alright, so instead of estimated minus actual divided by actual, percent change is the new amount minus original amount, all divided by original amount times 100. And that gives you your percent change. And just like percent error, guys, percent change can be positive or negative. Alright, so first problem, this will be a fast video, so don't worry, you won't have to take too many notes. First problem, alright, let's say Eddie owns a farm. Alright, and it's 345 acres. Now, his farm becomes so successful that he decides to expand his farm to 380 acres, right? Because he's making so much money, he figures he'll expand and make even more. I want you to calculate the percent change of the size of his farm. Alright, so to do that, percent change equals the new amount, which is 380. The old amount, the farm was 345, so 345 is the old amount. And then that's all divided by the old amount times 100. Alright, well when I do 380 minus 345, I get 35. And then I have to divide that by 345 and multiply by 100. So when I divide 35 by 345, and I round my answer to the nearest thousandths place, I get 0.101. And then I have to multiply that by 100. And when I do that, I get 10.1%. See, I just moved the decimal over 2 places because I multiplied by 100. I get 10.1%. So, the size of Eddie's farm had a 10.1% increase from 345 acres to 380 acres. Alright? Next problem. This one, I'm going to want you to try and solve on your own. Okay? And as a hint, you should get a negative answer. Alright. Asia made $21 per hour at her job. Now when the economy declined, her boss had to lower her wage to $19 per hour. I want you to calculate the percent change of her wage. Alright, so use the formula that we just went over. Alright, the new amount minus the old amount, all divided by the old amount, and then times that by 100. Use a calculator if you want. Alright, but try and solve this problem. Pause the video and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what you should have done first. Alright, percent of change. Let's get this going over here. Percent change. Alright, well that's going to equal our new amount, which the new amount that she's making is $19 per hour. So 19 is our new amount. Our old amount is 21. So I'm going to do 19 minus 21, all divided by 21. Then I have to multiply that by 100. Now when I do 19 minus 21, I get negative 2. So this turns into negative 2 on top, 21 on bottom, but I still have to multiply that by 100. Alright, so I'm going to divide negative 2 by 21. And when I do that, get my calculator out. Alright, negative 2 divided by 21, I get negative 0.095. But then I have to multiply that value times 100. Alright, and when you do that, you end up getting negative 9.5%. Negative 9.5%. So, this right here is how much Asia's wage decreased. Right, because we got a negative percent change. If it's negative, that means it went down. All right, if it was positive, like in the previous problem, that means that it went up. In this case, since it went down 9.5%, that means that her wage decreased by that percent. All right, so that's it. Short video, and I'm going to see you guys soon. Later.